Hi guys, welcome to Rootstem. We've got another campaign game for you today between my Eldar and the Deathwatch. So thanks for joining us. We're going to be doing part 2 of the Nebirus campaign. On the tree campaign we did say the wrong thing. Actually, this is part 3 actually. Yeah. Well, the first game doesn't really count because it's a pre-game. You know what I mean? So it doesn't really count as part of a tree campaign. You can download the tree campaign from rootstem.co.uk. And in this game we're going to be fighting over the webway gate. My opponent, the Deathwatch Luke, won the last game on the orbital strike, quite convincingly. So I think I'm going to try and give him a bloody nose this time round. That is the idea at least. So we're playing Sabotage. This is going to be the actual icon. This lovely bit of terrain here. This is my webway gate, or part of it. That's actually allowing troops to come onto the board. And Luke, because we rolled randomly, either that side or that side, and he got this bit. So he's going to be deploying within 12 inch of that after I've set up my sentries. So we're going to be showing you some armies. These are going to be 100 power level for the Deathwatch and 90 power level for the Eldar. But the Eldar does have an extra unit, which I'll point out during showing you what we've got. Right then, Luke. Hi. Right, what are you running on your Deathwatch today?
Single battalion today. I couldn't really make anything else fit with what I wanted to do for the mission because my main priority was to have some speed to get in the middle of the board and do some sabotage attempts. So
yeah, it's quite a difficult thing to add. When I picked the mission, I thought, oh, it'd be quite interesting to play this, and then I've read it and I've gone, oh, it'd be difficult that, but never mind.
Need to get there. That's the issue. So. Running something a little unorthodox. I don't see a lot of Deathwatch players running this kind of stuff on the YouTube. So we start over here. We've got a squad of vets, mixed kill team. Yeah. We've got 4 normal vets with storm bolt to storm shields. Pretty standard loadout on Deathwatch these days. 1 frag cannon. Yeah. 1 vanguard vet that allows me to fall back and shoot if that comes to that. And then 2 terminators in there with storm bolters and power swords and cyclone missile launchers. Okay. And they'll all be riding in this lovely Corvus Black Star, which has got I think it's the Black Star missile launchers, twin assault cannons, hurricane bolters, and an Auspex array, which allows me to re-roll 1s for the unit when I shoot units that don't have the fly keyword, so it won't be effective against you.
Oh, right. Yep.
Then we've got another transport, a twin assault cannon Razorback.
One of my favourites.
I love it. Yeah, and it's going to be transporting these guys. So we got 2 vets with frag cannons, and then 4 vets with storm bolters and storm shields. Yeah. Pretty standard loadout. And then for some heavy options, we thought we'd better bring something to shoot some tanks. We've got 2 Contempt Mortis Dreadnoughts with twin las cannons and cyclone missile launchers. Apologies for the not painted cyclone missile launcher.
Or is it not painted? I didn't realise. Your paint jobs are so terrible. I'm joking.
Then we've got a small unit of intercessors with auto bolt rifles. They're assault weapons, and they've got an aggressor in there, so they can assault, move, advance, and shoot. And get
Sergeant with a power fist. These are going to be cropping up a lot more, I think now.
Oh yeah, for sure, absolutely. And then we've got what a lot of people in the Deathwatch community call goon squads now. So it's we call them goon squads. So what we've got is we've got an Inceptor to allow fallbacks and shoots, and then we've got 4 bolt storm aggressors, and then we've got standard auto bolt rifle intercessors and a sergeant with power fist. So we've got a lot of power fist attacks, a lot of advancing, a lot of mobility. So a nice little unit to bring. And then for HQs, we've got the character from the last game, which is the Watchmaster. So he's standard loadout, and then we've got another Smash Captain, which is not my character from the last game because he's recovering. He's in the Apothecarium.
He is.
And yeah, so what I've kind of idea is to have a bit of speed, get up the board, get in range to sabotage, and hopefully.
Because wiping me out's not going to help you in this one, is it?
It's not going to do the trick.
No, he needs to get up there quick and needs to get up there fast.
You need to get those sabotage attempts in. That's the only thing that's going to win me the game.
You do. Right, let's take you over to some Eldar. So this is 90 power level plus this unit here. So this is going to be my unit of sentries. We was going to use Guardians, and then we actually had a thought about it, and it actually makes more sense for Rangers to be guarding stuff. Because they're the ones that's probably going to be set up, infiltrating, and making sure nobody comes close to anything. Right, battalion, same as yourself. So I've got my special Farseer. He's taking part again. He's actually got 3 psychic powers. He's got Doom, Guide, and Mind War in this one. Yeah, he's going to be looking at kicking some ass. He's also got the Spirit Stones of Athenloon, I think, whatever it's called. And he's got Natural Leader as the Warlord chart, because he is my Warlord. My second HQ choice is this lovely 4-man team of Warlocks in a Conclave. I very rarely run a Conclave because it's bloody expensive. But here we go. They've got 2 powers, so they can cast 2 and deny 2, while there is 4 to 6. I did have 5, but I had to drop some, because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to get 90. So there's 4 guys. They've got Conceal and Protect. So it's Conceal, Reveal, and Protect and Jinx. So I wonder what I might be trying to knock off here. Yes. Because it's -1 to you. Saving throws, yes. Right. I've also got a unit of just a standard 10-man bog squad of Guardians. They're probably going to go into one of the Wave Serpents I've got behind them. Rocket launchers. They've all, apart from that one, got Shuriken cannons. That's got multiple Shuriken cannons. That'll house my Farseer and Warlock because it looks appropriate.
Wave Serpent spam.
Wave Serpent spam. Or I'm not on the table. I need to get it on there quick.
Yeah.
So effectively, I've gone for speed, but I had the speed better than you do.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
a lot better than me.
A lot better than you. And we've got some units of Dire Avengers. Now that one's going to have the Shimmer Shield. This one will have the Dire Sword. I have got the Phoenix Rising book. So both of these units are going to be taking the Blade Storm X-Sharp power. I'm not spending a command point to give them 2 powers. I don't see a point.
Yeah, Blade Storm.
But the Blade Storm is probably one of the best ones. Then I've got 2 units of Banshees. I'm actually not sure what powers to give these at this moment in time, because I don't know what powers. I have played the one where it's a 5-up, feel no pain in combat. That was quite alright, but whether or not I'm going to be able to get there is no question. The Fire Dragons. Now I do know what I'm going to be giving these. It's the one where I roll 3 dice. I think it's something Swiftness. You roll 3 dice for your advance and pick the highest effectively. Discard 2 lowest. Since last game they didn't manage to run across the battlefield. It didn't get there. Didn't get there. And I think this time they're going to. And then I've got 3 units of Dark Reapers. This one is going to have the extra shot to his weapon, and this one's going to add 6 inches to their Rangers. They don't have an X-Shot because they haven't got the model, so they're basically going to be just firing normally. And then, of course, the 4 Wave Serpents. As he says, Wave Serpent spam. But these are here just to basically make sure that my guys can get swiftly onto the table and kick some Deathwatch ass. Right. Yeah. Right. Also, it means I'm not rolling as many dice for reserves as well.
It's a lot of shields you can discharge.
It is. But it's only 1 or 2 mortal wounds on Toughness 5 units, isn't it? Right. Right. Let's get set up. We'll bring you into the beginnings of the first turn. So we are down for deployment. It's about to be first turn. Pretty much all of these units, except that one. That one's a 9-inch spotting zone still, isn't it? Yeah, that one. The Razorback, surprisingly, because it's on the power rating of 5, is only 3-inch. Yeah, which is quite amazing. He is 6 inches. That's 6 inches spotting. Those vehicles there are 6 inches spotting. A character 6 inches. Now that would have been 9 inches on the big squad, but Lucas spent a command point, knocking him down to 7 for camouflage. Even though technically they'll all be camouflaged, I'm guessing that's extra camouflage on those guys. There's that many of them. Super camouflage. In other words, I've got double cloaks that look like rocks. Hello, Frodo.
Can't hear him.
Yeah. So that reduces their range down to 6. So he gets all my sentries are kind of. I'm not being a tool. We're playing a game, not a hey, I want to win at any cost. So I've not put everybody across the front. I've made it a game. I put everyone nearly 12-inch back instead. Right. So, who can now actually go in his movement phase? And the sentries that you guys have spotted at the end of your movement. So, right, let's go into turn 1. Right, movement wise, these guys have moved up. They're definitely got to be, it's got to be more than 6 inches away. He's going to be more than 6 inches away. That's 3 inches, so that's not so bad on that. That's flown over the top, but it's a 9-inch resolve. Now it's not being seen because we're measuring it to the base at the end of this particular turn. You should have moved him. Oh dear. Do you want me to go back?
Yeah, let's go back.
I
wanted to get him in range.
Look at that.
I just wanted him in range. But still in range.
Right, okay. So now Luke is spending a command point for silenced weapons. This can be played on any unit. So now he's down to 6 command points left. He's going to play it on this guy, so all of his weapons are now silenced. Who are you targeting to?
So that one's silenced weapons into...
Right, so you're just going to fire all of the assault cannon into that guy there.
Yeah.
What about your storm bolter?
Yeah,
into the same bloke as well.
Yeah.
You need 5s to hit, re-rolling 1s and 2s, because it's -1 for movement, and -1 because it's a ranger.
Yeah.
So any 1s and 2s you can re-roll.
There's a lot of 3s there.
Yeah, 4s as misses as well. Now, it's a good job. He's out in the open, and it's only a toughness of 3, so it's 2s to move.
Yeah.
Oh!
Wow, it's only 1.
Actually, what's your doctrine?
Actually, what's my doctrine? It's going to be against infantry because you've got an awful lot of it.
Yeah. So, well, is it troop infantry or? Because some of them are elites, some of them are fast attack.
No, hang on, what's elite?
Elites, hang on. Right, he's going to be affecting troops with his normal guys. Your dreadnoughts get that as well, don't they?
No.
No, is it just the infantry?
No,
Right,
I might be right.
Right, so it's 3 wounds on that guy with a -1. I'm going to need 6s because I'm not in cover like an idiot. Should have put them in cover. Completely forgot about the silenced weapons. It's my own fault. But if I get number of a beast here, it's end of Luke's turn, and it's my turn 1. No such luck. In fact, I got 1, 2, and 3. Hey, in red, white, and blue. So he's gone. He's gone down. Next, then, sir.
I don't think I'm going to do any more shooting.
Just remember to charge some of these. Is going to be a -2. That
Charging him's a
one's
-2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right then. I can't overwatch because I don't know you're coming.
Yeah.
So, which one are you charging with first, sir?
We'll try this.
Try that one.
And we'll see if we get in.
So you're going to need an 8 because of minus.
7.
That's a 7. So you effectively, because you've only got a 5-inch move there, so you're going to be out. Because you've got to be more than 6 inches away.
I'm going to have to use a CP on that one.
Okay. So you're going to use a CP on this one.
Yes.
Hey, gets in. And he's now down to 5. And you get a move of 8 inches. So, he did actually manage, he's had to use some more command points, so Luke's only down to 4 now. He managed to get a charge off here. Just remember, before anyone shouts at him for using command points in narrative, so you can use as many stratagems as you want. He's managed to get a charge here. He's managed to get a charge over there. So, he's going to get his dice ready. Just do one type. Well, we'll do it off camera, but we'll come back to the results of these. And all 3 of the sentries are down, so I've only got 1 sentry left going into my turn 1. Look, I'm guessing Luke is kind of staying away as best as he possibly can because a lot of these guys have got a 6-inch reveal bubble. So if at the end of this movement phase, and that's got a 9-inch reveal bubble. So that's going to be quite interesting. So let's go into Elder turn 1.
Roll-offs.
Right, so for those that's never played with sentries before, what happens is each sentry model nominated by me is rolled for on a d6, and whoever gets the highest moves that model that many inches, whatever the roll is. If the roll is low, if it's draw, then the model stays still. So the best thing for you is probably draws, or moving my figures away.
Yeah.
But this lad first.
1.
We've got a 2. We've got a 5. You can move him 5 inches. This lad will be next. A 4 and a 3. Luke's getting lucky on these. I've failed 2 of these so far. This bloke here. A 6, typical.
God.
A 1. So I get a 6
On the unit furthest
on the
away.
unit furthest away. God damn it. Okay, we're going to go with this guy next. A 5. 4. I've got 5-inch. This might be interesting. Right, this lad here. I've not actually moved him that far because you can pre-measure in 40k, so we pre-measured. and I wouldn't reveal. So what I'm doing is holding back, simply because I get cover while I'm in there as well. So this guy here then. Oh, it's a 1. So unless you get a 1, it's a 1. He stays still.
Oh well, that's probably good for you.
And then this one, the guy in the centre, he's got a 5 and a 2, so he moves 5 inches. Right, so all of my guys have gone. 4 of the sentries are currently down, but they don't cost me anything. It's not actually part of my army, so it's not so bad. But he has got a chance of getting a unit out of there, but that unit is still quite expensive, and that unit will actually be another 9-inch reveal. That one's a 6, those are 6, that's a 3, and these 2 are 6s. So let's go into Deathwatch turn 2. Okay, Luke's done for his movement. These have moved up a little tiny bit. Pretty much everything has moved, so anything with a heavy weapon is going to be -1. That's flown over that side. The guys are still inside there, like, we ain't got a clue what's going to happen here. So we'll just fly around in this stealth ship. Has anyone seen the... might stick a clip in there from Predator when it goes across the top. The stealth ships.
What's that?
What's that? The noise?
Deathwatch ship is stealthy.
Yeah, Deathwatch being stealthy. Marines are stealthy. They've got technology. I wouldn't surpass technology to be able to be used every now and again. There's probably people screaming at the screen, going, "It'll be seen, it'll be seen." It's like, yeah, all right, pal.
Refractor fields.
Yeah, refractor fields refract light. That's what they used to do in the conversion fields, reflect light as well. Yeah, so there's probably some form of camouflage going on there, an extra camouflage on them.
Yeah.
Right. Are you shooting anything? Yes. Which units ran? They ran, didn't they?
Yeah, but they can still shoot.
Yeah, I know they can still shoot. They ran.
That didn't run.
That didn't run, but he ran. And these 2 units ran here because I've actually protected these guys from charges. Because if he charges that and he wins, he's got to go 3 inches forward. He can't go back, and he's instantly within 6 inches of these guys. So that's quite yes. Right, what are you going to do first? Effectively, he's got to spend a command point to be able to shoot a unit without it being detected.
If I shoot a unit and set the alarm off, can I still kill that unit? Or does it turn immediately end if the
I believe it's once that attack has been resolved. So once that attack has been resolved, that's it. It's like, right, my turn.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to pause this. What do you think? Right. What's happening is Luke spent a command point, but because of his warlord trait, came back. So he's going to fire at one of these guys with this unit here. Is that correct?
Yep, so the intercessors,
they're
going to use their auto bolt rifles, 3 shots apiece, 15 total shots, into him, hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 5s because it's -1 because he ran. Rerolling 1s and 2s, because their keyword has not changed yet. Which, to be honest with you, I prefer that keyword, because I think that's probably better, but there we go.
I want to be rerolling 3s as well. It should be the 4s and not be rerolling.
No, because you hit on 3s, then you -1 for your movement, because you've
No,
ran.
they don't minus anything for movement.
You've ran.
Yeah, but that's what the aggressor's doing in mixed kill team unit.
Oh, right, okay, so just forced hit then, with no re-rolls on the 3s.
Yeah, that's it.
Sorry, I thought it was, I thought you got a -1 for... That's a lot of 3s.
Brilliant. So 3s go away.
3s go away, because I can't re-roll those. There's another 3 there.
Wow. Didn't really convert much of anything there.
Oh, that's the 3.
But anyway, wounding on 2s.
Wounding on 2s because of the bolt rounds that he's given them.
So
Rerolling the 1s.
So full house.
So 5 saves. Now, I am on 5, plus 2 for being in cover because I'm a ranger, so I'm on 3s. Right, I failed 1. I might command point that to see if I pass it, which I do. I have. Actually, no, I haven't, because you've got the rest of the shooting attacks to do. Oh, you idiot, Paul. Why did you do that? Go back. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I forgot you had the rest of the shots. Personally forgot he got the rest of the shots, so he's dead. Right. We do like to time warp in this place. So Luke is spending another command point to fire this into the Ranger. He needs 5s, re-rolling the 1s and 2s, because this one is -1 for the heavies and -1 for... Oh,
that's handy. That goes away.
That goes away. That was a pretty good hit there, sir.
Not bad.
Very, very good.
Not bad. Wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s. Not 2s.
Not 2s, but...
Not wounding on 2s.
Wounding on 2. Oh, of course it is.
6, aren't you?
I took how many to take away there, 2?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I couldn't see because of these.
Yeah, so, that many saves, sir.
7. 7 saves needing 4s. It is still doable. This is where I might spend a command point. I don't know if there's a stone ball to the left, but you never know. Nope, no need. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's been filled with silenced assault cannons. There's even noise dampness, so it doesn't actually make a noise. Just goes...
Well, as with the Rodos Enos, we basically had a spare Elder body right around and we just stuck it on the front of the gun.
Now, what are you talking about? You're roaming around with sticks with a placard on. You know, it looks like an Eldar. Right then, sir.
End of the turn.
End of your turn. Into Elder turn 2. Right, rolling off then. This lad first. I'll let you roll. Oh, it's a 5. It's a high one. It's a 5. It stays still.
Move. Yes.
Stay still. This lad here. Oh, it's a 6. And it's a 1. You get to move him 6 inches, sir. This lad next then, he's actually moved him over there. Go on then, because I rolled first last time, so. A 1. And a 4. So I've got a 4-inch move there. We'll have a measure. Right, he's got a 4 inches moved across. Luke completely forgot that this is a 9-inch reveal range. Thought it was 6. I've seen him. So, I now get a turn. So this is the official Elder turn 2.
Yep.
And I'll take you into some reserve rolls. Right, so I need 3s to bring these guys on. So, this unit here has got a 1. That's a nothing. Next unit up, got a 5. That one's on. Next unit up.
Yep.
Yep. There's a Farseer. Oh, in fact, the Farseer will actually be is going to be one of the Wave Serpents. So the Farseer with his posse in that Wave Serpent, do they turn up? Yes,
no!
they do.
I don't want it.
So, and then the Dire Avengers are both in the ones with the Bright Lancers. So this one.
Nope.
Nope. This one.
Nope.
No, the Dire Avengers are not here. The Guardians, do they turn up? No, they don't. The Fire Dragons, do they turn up? Yes. And Banshees, both squads are identical, so I'll just roll them together. Yes. Both Banshees are on. That's going to be harsh for Luke. I did decide on that, going to be the 5 up, feel no pain in the fight phase. Right, let's deploy. So the Elder unit's swiftly turning up. Next turn I can bring on as many units as I want, which is pretty much going to be all my heavy duty tanks. So I think Luke might need to make sure that whatever's come on the table dies. But at the end of the movement, we've got some Fire Dragon, Dark Reapers, sorry, that's come down there. We've got some guys that's come across here, some Farseers, some Warlocks, some tanks, and then of course we've got the Rangers still. So it's a psychic phase. So we're going to go into the psychic phase. I'll do some psychic powers, and we'll come back and tell you what I'm doing. Right. So these guys here, I've done some psychic shenanigans. This squad is revealed, jinxed, doomed, smited. These 3 here without the Exarch, they're the ones that's actually got guide, and he's passed the beil-tan warlord trait, unparalleled mastery I think it's called, or that one that allows you to reroll hits onto these guys. Those are the guys I'm going with first. So that's going to be, it's going to be more than 9, so that's going to be 5 Fire Dragons shooting these guys, 3s to hit, all hit. Now we are toughness 5 because you've still got that amount of units. So these are going to be 3s to wound with rerolls. So that's a good job I got the rerolls. Ooh, still only 3 wounds, -4, no saves. Because you've got no cover and it's -1 to your saving throw because of the thing. So you're going to have, so that's 3 wounds. So the first one, who are you allocating it to first before I roll?
An intercessor.
Intercessor. So he's dead. Next one.
Another intercessor.
Another intercessor. He's dead. And the last one.
An aggressor.
He's dead.
3 wounds.
3 wounds, yeah. They're aggressors. Yeah, D6 damage, mate. Yeah, it's melter guns. They are melter guns. These, you didn't get to fight the fire dragons in the last game because you murderized them. So, in this game, this unit's come back. He's a survivor from the last game going, oh, come on then!
Yeah.
So, that's a lot of dead models. And then it's going to be even worse because these guys, 3 of them, are opening fire into them with the standard strength 8 missiles. So needing freeze, all hit. Needing freeze to wound. You're doomed. So all 3 wounds. It's a minus of 2 and a straight 3 damage.
And I don't get cover.
And you don't get your -1 to your save.
Right.
No, you're looking at 6s.
No, all failed then.
That's 3 straight damage as well, so you can allocate them wherever you want to allocate them, so.
Wow.
I have prepared for this pissing unit.
So 1 is dead.
Yeah.
I don't want to get rid of the Sarge yet. Another aggressor is dead.
Rightio. That's number 2.
Yeah.
And then number 3.
It's gonna be. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the Interceptor.
Oh, trying to increase the charge range. Right, I do believe that should still be in range, but I'll check. So all that lot's fired. I didn't fire into this at all, but we've pretty much fired everything into that squad. It's taken half an army's worth. He's now down to 2 men. Out of how many is it? 10?
10.
So he's going to be on a morale of 8. I even think if you roll a 1, you're going to be losing a guy, aren't you?
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting. 4 snipers are now going to open fire. I'm going to fire them as 1 because they're all firing into the same guy. They're all going to fire at this guy here.
Yep.
And they all moved, so I'm going to need 4s to hit. I've got 3 hits. Toughness 4. So I need 4s to wound. No 6s, 1 damage. Standard armor 2 up because you're on cover. Oh! He takes a wound. I believe he's got 5 to start with, so he should be now down to 4. Will do, sir. Right, let's get some charging done. Right, so only this unit managed to get into combat. I did roll over there and spent 2 command points to try and get him in, and still failed, so I'm down to 4. So these guys are fighting. I'm going to fight with the Banshee ladies first. That's going to be 8 attacks. I need freeze. Wow. Needing 5s to wound. I only got 2.
2.
So far, I've got 2 wounds against you, sir. You've got 6s to save. On his weighted dice? No, I'm kidding.
No.
So 2 down. So who's taking the wounds? Is it an intercessor dying, or are you taking 2 on the big lad?
I'm going to kill 1 intercessor.
Intercessor down. Here we go, sir. Right, 3 attacks from the X-Shark. All hit. She's got an Executioner Blade, which pluses 1 to her strength, meaning that she needs 4s. She's got 3 of them through. This is D3 damage as well. So, again, another minus of 3. So that's 3 that's gone through. So the first one, who are you putting it on?
Intercessor.
Intercessor, the first one. She kills, 2 damage. Second one.
Another intercessor.
She kills, and the third one.
Another intercessor.
She doesn't kill, she only wounds. So 2 intercessors go down, and 1's wounded. So these hitting back now. Which one are you attacking first?
I'll do the normal. There's 2
The normal
guys
dude?
left, yeah.
Well, there's 1 normal guy. There's him, and then there's a sergeant with a power fist.
Okay, Sergeant with Power Fist.
Yep.
Into your ex.
Well, it's
Oh,
not a
just did the whole
character,
unit?
it's the whole unit.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
they're not
Oh,
characters.
well, I might as well
it's
just
a
do
squad
all
of
the.
mates.
I'll do all the Power Fist attacks. So that's 8 Power
Okay,
Fist attacks.
8 power fist attacks. Now I've not got.
Captain within 6.
It should be, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So you'll be re-rolling 1s, but just to let people at home know, I've not taken the extra Banshee power. So I've only got 1 Banshee power, which is ignore wounds on a 5 or 6 in the fight phase. So, sir, go ahead.
Make power fist attacks and ones.
Which is a good job.
So that misses.
So far, he's only got one miss. Jesus!
So that many power fist attacks.
This is going to hurt.
2s.
Yep. Right.
Are they troops?
No, they're elites.
Aren't they? So, yeah, that makes.
Right, this is bad for me because I can't save them because I'm only an armor saver 4+.
Oh.
So I can't save any of them, which is bad. But I do ignore wounds on a 5 or 6. So the first one then, sir. How much damage do you do to the first lady? D3 for 2. So she's dead. Second lady for 1. 5 up. No, she's dead. How many did you get? 5.
5, yeah.
So 3. See, 3 of them. She's dead. Number 4. 2. I need my extract to survive. She's dead.
Last one.
And yep, last one. 3.
6.
No. And that's 2 wounds again. So in actual fact, the new upgraded Banshees, I still get my arse kicked and lose them all. Right. So they've consolidated forward. It's morale time. So they've lost 3.
6.
So I got a 5, 6, 7, 8. The sergeant keeps them in. These lads here, they lost 8.
Yeah. I think they're in trouble.
Are you rolling or are you spending?
I'm not.
He's not spending.
No. Oh god, drop the dice.
Roll that dice, so you do get a reroll on it though.
Yeah.
So you would lose 4 models. You would lose 6 models.
Yeah!
They've gone.
Bye.
So they do disappear. I've managed to get rid of his biggest squad. The infantry are his biggest assets, but he does have 2 squads in these vehicles, which could possibly get an assault on this particular turn. Although I think it counts as a unit for assaulting, I'm not sure how. We'll check in a moment. Right. Now, it is turn 3 already. So then, Luke, sir, your turn 3. Right, so in the end of Luke's movement, there's still one of these with 1 wound left, by the way. He's hurtled up, they've ran forward. He's got out the Rhino and using the Razorback, and then using the Razorback as potential cover, which is always a good sign, to be honest. And then this thing has hurtled, didn't disgorge its troops. I'll just move the trees back to where they once came. And hurtled down here, possibly to try and get the troops out next turn and then move them 9 and yada yada yada. Right. Right then, sir. So, what are you doing first?
We'll shoot.
Yep.
The Cyclones and the
Cyclone at last cannons from one of those guys.
Into there.
I will spend 2 CP.
Will you? Will you now? Will you now?
And that will give me. It's not 4-1, it's the other one.
Lightning fast reflexes?
That's the one, mate. Yes.
Yeah.
Lightning fast reflexes. I have to spend 2 command points to do shenanigans.
No, I got 2 left.
I've spent 2.
Oh, he's putting your 44 on now,
yeah, I've spent 2. I've got 2 left. So, basically it's now -1 to hit. So rather than the 2s that you normally need, you now need the 3s, so you can only reroll the 1s.
3s, rerolling 1s. Let's go.
So that's your last cannons. So thankfully one of the last cannons failed to hit.
Wounding on
3.
Oof. Oof. Not nothing I can do there, really.
No, because it's transport. You're not allowed to declare
Yeah,
transport, are you? So that's 1. And it goes through. D6 -1. 1. To the minimum of 1. And do I ignore it in a 6? No. So I do take a damage point. So I'm going to be down to 11 on that vehicle.
Let's do 2 crack missiles.
2 crack missiles. Both hit. Didn't freeze. Flipping heck. That bounced straight off. I think it's after last game. I think it's your turn for bad luck, sir.
Yeah, absolutely.
The next one, what's he doing?
We're going to do the exact same thing.
Right, no problem. Still with a -1. Yep. All hit this time. All wounded this time. He's taking revenge for his brother. So 4 saves of 6 needed. I'm not touching the terrain. I got 2 6s.
Oh, good job.
So 2d6 -1 from each. So minimum of 1 and 5. So that's going to be a total of 6 damage. that's going to be 6.
Wow.
Wow.
Damn.
So I'm down to 9 damage left. 2 rockets coming in. 1 hit.
Nope.
No wound, bounces off again. Wow, that's not good. So some splitting fire going on here. We've got assault cannon, did you say?
Yep.
Hurricane bolter into this guy, and storm strike missiles. Are they 1 shot apiece then, them storm strikes? How many do you get? So do you want to, which one do you want to do first?
We'll do storm strikes.
Storm strikes.
It's going to hit on 4s because I'm moved.
Yep. And mine of a -1 because of the lightning fast reflexes.
Yeah, 5s. No.
No, right, so that tank has survived a hell of a lot of heavy weapons fire there.
Yeah, I did get a lot done to it.
12 shots with your twin assault cannons, wanting to take out. It's a -2 again because it's a ranger. So -1 for your movement, -2 for rangers. Yeah. They didn't even feel like you rolled them, then, tell you. Look at it, we're just like more like a place. I'll just place them. No, I'm kidding. Needing 5s. So you've done well here, mate. Need 2s to wound. That's all 6. Now I want to free up because of a cover, so that turns that into a 4 up. No, that one gets chewed to pieces. Now I believe I am within 12, so that's probably going to be 2 hurricane bolters.
Yeah, it's like
24 or is it
shots,
is it 24 shots? Right.
2 hurricane bolters.
It's got 1 on each side from what I can see. I'm not sure though. So it is just actually 1 set of hurricanes, so it's 12 shots.
12 shots, re-rolling 1s.
Needing 5s. Not bad, not bad.
Okay.
So 3, if you want to roll them over, you can roll them this side. 2 wounds. Nope, 1 down. I'm not going to use a re-roll on these guys. So another ranger goes pop.
Yep.
Next one, sir.
First, we'll do the auto bolt rifles from him. So 6 shots.
And what's he? Is he firing his other weapons as well into this guy?
Yeah.
Right. So 6 shots first.
And
Minusing 1.
We're going to use -2 ammo.
-2 to save ammo. Rightio, then, sir. Right, so -1 because of my ability. No minus for you running.
Okay.
I am a troops. I'm a troops as well. Oh, yeah, and there's another one there, mate. Yeah. There you go. All, them hit, them 4. What do you need? What's your strength?
4.
4, so you need 3s. Didn't you re-roll the 1s because I'm a troops choice?
I do.
See, I'm helping. I'm helping, my
-2.
friend. I'm helping. Yep, he's definitely gone down. No saves at all on that one. That's 1 squished marine. That's 1 squished Eldar. Right, so he's opening fire with his Razorback now.
Assault cannon.
Into the Fire Dragons. Assault cannon first. -1 because you moved.
Yep, so 4s.
You're not within any proximity for re-rolls. Needing 2s though.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Wow, that's a pretty good roll. -1, I'm on a 3 up armour, so I'm going to need 4s. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a wound on the X-Shark. That is bad for me. I thought I got some good saves. Turns out I don't. Storm Bolter.
Into the Banshees. We did declare that before. I don't know.
Yeah, 2 shots.
Oh,
You
2.
said you want within 12.
Here, roll. A 5 and a 1.
One hit. And then you need a 3.
Nope.
No, and I'm not a troops choice, but you can't do that because you're a vehicle. Right, yeah. Right, so that's 4 of those guys down. I think that's the last of your shooting that can see.
Nothing here can see because I obscured them. That's it, yeah.
Wow. So at the moment, Deathwatch taking a bit of a battering, I would actually say. You've got no reserves to counter my reserves.
Oh,
so this is... It's getting crunch time.
This is it.
And hopefully you've put enough round here to stop me from getting within 9 inches to shoot you.
We'll charge the 3-man squad.
Oh yes!
Into
They assaulted.
Oh.
They advanced.
Did they?
He rolled that dice and got a 4 the same as his
did.
wound.
Okay, so where the Smash Captain's going to charge.
So Smash Captain's going to charge in. I'm going to overwatch him with my sniper. I failed to hit him. Smash Captain gets a 6. The captain is in. He's attacking this poor little Eldar. Right, so after that heroic charge, he's ended up within 3 inches of the objective. He sabotage attempted, which is represented by the 1 in the victory points. He spent a CP to give that captain extra explosives. So in future turns, that captain will probably be able to actually attack again. The unit is still inside here. We've got a squad here ready to pounce. These guys are like, hello. And of course,
the pea shooters.
There's the pea shooters. And he's got rid of my melter weapons. They're the ones that can really, really hurt him. So, let's get into Eldar turn 3. So at the end of the movement, we've got a hell of a lot of Shuriken Death turning up down here. We've got those guys have been concealed. The Farseer has doomed the Rhino. The unit that just turned up from over there have got reroll to hits. The Farseer will also pass reroll to hits onto the Dire Avengers. Let's see if we can get rid of this Rhino first though. Probably not. Right. And then of course that thing did actually run, so that's going to be a -1 to hit. I'm telling you guys so that I'll remember. And then it's just going to be Shuriken Death. So what we're going to start with first, I'm going to start with, he ran forward, they ran forward, we can still charge after they run. So I'm going to start with him, and he's going to try and put a shot into the Rhino. It's got a Razorback. He missed!
Good!
Well done, sir. Well bloody done. Yeah, fart. 2 Bright Lancers are going into the Razor. 1 hits. It's a 3 to wound. It wounds. It's a -4, so it doesn't get a save. D6 damage. For 6. That takes the Razorback down to 4 wounds straight away there.
Oh, that was big.
Let's see if my spears are in range. Okay, some Warlocks throwing some spears. Hitting freeze. Only got 1. 2s to wound regardless. Wounded. Normal armour save, sir. Probably roll that again. There we go. Right, it's saved.
Yep.
Oh, dearie me. That wasn't as good as what I thought it was going to be.
I still got a lot of stuff to shoot it in.
You have, but I'm going to fire. See which of my Dark Reapers are in range. Right, so this unit of Dark Reapers is going to open fire at that. I'm going to fire the rockets first. Starswarm, I got 1 hit. Needing a 3.
Yes.
Reroll for Doom.
God damn it.
It's a 3. -2, sir.
Yes.
Saved. Shuriken Cannon then. 2 hits. It needs 5s, rerolls. So 1 so far, 1 armour. So 1 armour save of 3 up. Yep. And then 1 armour save of 6. A 4. So you lost another wound. And then I'm going to go with these 3 into the same vehicle. 2 hits. Needing freeze. Both gone through. -2. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, hang on. Right, the guided unit, which now I'm thinking about it, should have fired these first. 2 rockets from them 2 are going to go into the Razor, and then he's going to fire twice because he's got the fast shot, old school fast shot skill, and he's going to fire twice into that flyer over there. So these 2 first, needing freeze, re-rolling, 2 hits, freeze, re-rolling, 2 wounds, -2. Gone through, 6 damage. Do you explode, sir? No,
I do not.
Oof. In fact, that would have been bad for both of us because both squads around it is 1 wound. Right, got rid of a chuff. It's taken a lot of fire dragons to do so. This guy. Cannons into that.
Not worried.
I wouldn't be. You're on 2 up saves. Right, so freeze to hit, re-rolling the 1s. Again, another boatload of 2s from that squad. Damn you. Needing freeze to wound. Right, so that one is a 3 up because it's a -3.
Yep.
And those will be 2 ups. So 3 up.
Yes.
Yep, and then 2s.
2. Yes, okay.
Oh, good. Is that one of yours?
I think it is, because it's very bright.
It's doing well for me. Right, Dire Avengers, we've measured up. 8 of them are in range of these guys. They're opening fire. Freeze to hit, re-roll into hits due to the Warlord trait. Right, so 1 miss, but 1, 2, 3, 4 6s with Bladestone means I've scored an additional 4 hits. But the unit is not doomed. So I need forced wound, and he's got a 3-up invuln save, regardless of what I roll. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wounds, sir. Space Marines, here we go. 2 dead. They advanced, they can't fire their pistols. I've not managed to do anything to this guy, and unfortunately I've expended the majority of their firepower trying to kill a Razorback. Right, down here. Indians now firing into this unit here, needing freeze. Rerolling 1s. Or 2. Discard those 2s. Oh, that's a good cluster of hits. We're looking at force to wound now. Any 6s? Only 1 6, so 1 minus of 3.
I'll roll that.
Not a, yep. Gone through, so that's 1 dead. And then 5 normal armour saves, sir. So not as much as what I thought there.
5 3 up. So 1 goes.
Another 1, so who are you putting that on?
What's going on the
And the squad now reverts to toughness 5.
aggressor?
So that's not going to be good for these guys, because we need 5s and 6s to wound. 9 guys in range, opening fire. Into the same squad, needing freeze. Rerolling 1s. Why is it I always roll a bunch of 2s? Right. So, take those out. And I got 2 6s that time. So I'll put 2 of those dice back in. Now, I am looking for 5s and 6s. This is where it gets hairy, because I might not actually take this squad out. This squad might. So, 2 saves with minus of 3. In fact, 3 saves with minus of 3.
Yep.
And then only another 1.
3 minus 3.
Yep.
So save 2 of them.
Wow,
so
saved 2 of them.
The rest is down to 1 wound, and let's just do the
Yep.
other 1. And he's saved. So he's down
Wow, that's some weighted dice again. Right. Firing. This thing, it could shoot the flyer, but it's going to have a minus 2, and I need to kill these guys off. I thought this fuselage of fire would have killed them, and it hasn't. So the Shuriken Cannon's going to open fire, and the Bright Lance is going to open fire into these. Shuriken Cannon first. 2 hits. Needing freeze. 1 armor save.
I got a 1.
Hey! The aggressor goes down. So this means that this is 2s to wound. 2 shots, needing 4s. Missed completely. Down to 1 man. He's possibly going to be able to get quite a few points on that if I don't take this guy out. Okay, so we skipped ahead to the assault phase. The Banshees have gone in here to try and slow these guys down. It might be a wipeout like it was last time round, I'm not sure. But it's... yeah, it's what you do, really, isn't it? Right, okay. And he's still alive, but he's got a morale. How many of the guys did you lose? 3?
2.
2?
2. Just 2.
Just 2, so he's not going to pass. He's not going to fail a morale test. That's bad, because he's got a potential of running forward and placing bombs. Right, let's get these guys fighting. 8 attacks from the standard Banshees. Not bad. Needing 5s. 2, so I'm guessing you're putting these on your storm shields.
Oh, absolutely.
Ready over, sir?
Yep.
Yep. One of the storm shields die.
One dies doing command point, that.
Got 2 left.
No, I'm not going to.
Still attack slow VX shark to go.
I need attack stakes, I can't.
3. Needing 3s and 4s.
No, okay.
Okay, 1 goes. X shark. 2 hits. She doesn't wound. It's a very weak weapon, is that execution. It should be +2 in my personal opinion, like it used to be in the index. Right, so you get to fight back then, sir. So you've got, because I've got 3 attacks apiece because of veterans.
He's got 4.
Yep, so 10. So 3, 6, 9, +1, 10. 10 attacks, new freeze. Again, I've not given them the specials. I'm not a troops. And all that other shenanigans. That's 5 wounds on me. Yeah. Needing 4s. Saved 4 and then need 5s. Didn't save that one, so I do lose a Banshee. There we go. And then she consolidates. Well, no, so it's your consolidation, isn't it? Because I consolidate after. Yeah. She was standing on there, nice and pretty. There you go. Right. So I lost a Banshee. You lost how many from that squad? 3?
3.
So there is a potential chance on those that you could fail morale.
Let's see.
Nope, you are fine, sir. Right. Marines turn 4 it is. Right, he's moved his contemptors forward with the captain. This, Corvus Blackstar, has decided to stay still and got rid and dispersed some guys. He's now starting to swarm the objective. He's currently, at the moment, at the end of this movement, well, at the end of his turn, depending of course upon how he charging, you're going to have to get around your own guys because they've fallen back. He will get another 2 on this at the end of the turn if he's still there.
Yep.
So this is going to be interesting. Right then, sir. What are you shooting with first?
We're going to shoot this unit first.
Okay.
Actually, no, sorry. We'll shoot this unit. We'll shoot this
Him?
one guy first.
What's he firing at?
He's going to shoot at the Banshee.
Banshees!
3
Oh
shots.
my god. 3 shots at the Banshee.
On freeze. We're going
3 rolling 1s.
We're going to use the -2 ammo.
Okay.
Not -2s. Okay, so that misses. Oh, he's in within 6 of the captain. Oh, it's 1s.
It's 1, mate. Yeah, that was a 2.
So it's going to wound on freeze anyway. Oh my god.
And he rolls a double 1, and I'm not a troop's choice.
Okay, so the next guy to shoot. We'll just shoot this whole unit at these Banshees.
You don't like the Banshees, I'm
Don't like
guessing.
them.
Rightio,
Don't
a
like
whole unit at the Banshees.
Don't like them.
That will be, you've got a Fragstorm cannon in there.
2.
No,
I've got one
Fragstorm in there.
So I have to use the.
Is it 2d6
shell.
auto hits?
No, that's within 8.
I'm within 8.
Yeah, yes, you are. Of course you are. Measured for that.
Fart.
2d6 auto hits.
2d6 auto hits.
For 5.
For 5. What's your strength?
Strength is 6.
So you're going to need 2s.
So
2 failures.
2 failures.
What's the minus? I don't think there is one, is it? Or is it 1? So basically just ignoring my cover. Needing 4s. 2 saves, 1 goes down. And then, like you said, because you said you're firing everything,
Yep.
it's going to be a hell of a lot of storm ballers. So the storm ballers are open fire, and there is no more. Simply because sheer weight of fire on that one there. Right then, sir, what's firing next?
So we'll shoot the Black Star. We'll shoot
Black
its
Star?
assault cannons
Yep.
into the Dire Avengers.
Okay.
We'll shoot Hurricane Bolters in as well.
Into the Dire Avengers?
Yeah.
Yep.
And we'll shoot the 2 missiles. And we might as well have a go and hit the one that's already wounded.
That one's -1 to hit. Because
Yeah, of course
it's
it
so
is.
moved.
Of course it is.
Are you sure? But is it...
I'm going to shoot 2 missiles into him.
Okay.
Why not?
Rightio, okay. So what are you firing first then, sir?
So we'll do the 12 assault cannons.
I think he's going a little bit mad and crazy here, to be honest.
Yep. Don't like him.
You don't like him? No, I can understand. But
On
you've
freeze.
not moved. It's a target that doesn't have fly in the keyword.
So that means I can reroll 1, but I didn't get any.
You get any? You do need 2s to wound. Assault cannons are pretty awesome against it.
Okay.
Only 1.
But, yeah, okay.
That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 saves. This is not good. 6, 9. -1, I'm going to need 5s. This might kill the unit. Well, not kill the unit, but it's going to severely cripple it. I managed to save 4, so that's currently a loss of 5. 12 shots. Reroll your 1s. There's another 1 near, pal.
Yes, okay.
Still a 1. And he's going to need 3s. I did remove my X-Shark on that round. So I only lost... Oh, Jesus!
Another 7.
That was bad for me. 50-50. I lost another 3. That's reduced that squad down to 3. 7 on the morale there. 2 rockets coming into this guy. 1 hit.
1 wound.
1 wound. What's the minus, sir? Yeah, it's over there.
It is 3.
Minus of 3. He's in cover and he's a 3-up armour. I need your rolls. No, he goes down. He's gone. The fire dragon has been taken out by anti-tank weaponry. Simply because he knows I might have shredded one of these. Right then, sir. They're fired. That's fired. He's fired. You've got these bad boys left.
Indeed.
Indeed. What are they firing at?
Good question.
It is. I'm glad you like it. So, it's decided this Contemptor is going to unload everything into them 3 Dire Avengers there at the edge of the wood. It's going to fire the crack missiles first.
Freeze. Oh, I can reroll.
Yeah, because you nearly captured.
Still missed. Okay.
Right.
2 to wound, it's a 5.
So he's wounded. Minus on a crack on the rockets for them is a -2.
Yes, it is.
So it's going to be a 4. And I've saved.
And some last cannons?
4 last cannons coming in now. He needs is moved, so he needs 3s rerolling the 1s. Ooh. That's still this. And then he needs 2s.
Okay.
3 of them. -3, I'm on a 2-up. I'm going to be looking at 5s.
Okay.
I didn't get any, so that's that whole Dire Avenger squad dead. Right, Watchmaster's going to now fire. He's going to fire into the Warlock squad. 1 shot.
2s.
He's hit.
He's hit.
Weapon strength is
4.
So he needs 3s.
So wounds.
Yep, minus.
4. No. 2.
It's gone through because I need a 4-up.
And it's.
How much damage is it?
It's a flat 3. Because it's the character with all
Yeah. Do I lose my last command point to try and save a Warlock? Nope, I'm going to let one of the Warlocks die. Last but not least, the last Contemptor is opening up crack missiles into the Warlocks, and then the last cannons are aiming out and trying to get rid of those guys. So which one's first, sir?
We'll do the crack missiles on freeze.
Yep.
So 1 hit.
1 hit.
Oh, I can reroll.
Why can you reroll?
Watchmaster rerolls all
Yeah, a minus in 1 because you moved.
Oh, stupid reroll.
Yeah. So 2's to wound.
Yeah.
No! Oh. And I'm an HQ choice.
Yes, you are. I could have made his bubble HQ, but I didn't declare it.
If you remember the last game, ladies and gentlemen, I was in your... It's that side at table.
Yeah, it's that side. That's what it is.
4 last cannons
last
anyway.
cannons,
Needing 3s, re-rolling the 1s against those guys.
3 rerolling 1s.
So 1 miss at the moment. Still got 3 hits. Needing 2s.
So
All wounded. Never a good sign. I got 1 save, sir, so 2 perish. But I think the first hit will go onto the X-Shark. So roll to see how much damage you do. That's fine, because if you'd have got a 1, then both hits would have gone against the X-Shark and the one lost 1. Luke has decided that this Smash Captain is going to charge. I don't know if that's a wise idea or not,
sure,
sir.
actually.
Right.
Sure.
Overwatch. So far, 3 hits. Only 1 wound, sir. Normal armour save applies. 2 up.
Yep.
And you've saved. Go on then, sir. 2d6 charge. Get a double 1. Ooh, close.
Within an inch.
7. Oh, he's trying to be cheeky. He's trying to be cheeky. Trying to be cheeky. Are you within an inch of my main hole? Yeah, you are.
Sticky out bits. That's the
Wouldn't
model.
count them.
That's the model.
We don't count antennas and little tiny sticky outy bits. Otherwise, I'm counting these flaps when I'm targeting
Sure,
it.
count 'em.
Right, so he's got 5 attacks.
5
Needing
attacks.
freeze.
On freeze, rerolling once.
Oh my god.
That's ridiculous.
So reroll your ones anyway.
Yeah.
So he's got 2 hits. He needs freeze because his strength 8, toughness 7. He's got 2. He's got saves of 6. I didn't get any, so that's a straight 6 damage. He's looking at his command points. It's 3 points to fight again if you're alive. And I didn't save any of them, so I do take a straight 6, knocking that down to 4 hull points left. I did actually calculate it wrong earlier and counting it as 12. So he's on 4 wounds left. Right, so I did fight back, got 3 attacks, but only managed to get 1 hit, 1 wound, and he managed to save. He's on 4 left. But Luke has got 2 units within 3 inches of that at the end of his turn. This then goes up to 3. So we're now going to be going into Eldar turn 4. This is going to be very, very important. And it's going to be very deadly, I think, at the same time. Right, let's crack on. Right, end of the psychic phase. I managed to smite this guy out because I couldn't see him. They've jinxed them and doomed them. And these guardians here are guided. So hopefully I'm going to be able to try and bring these guys down. That is the idea. Whether or not I'm going to be able to fulfill my mission is another question. Now, I've got to get rid of these 3 because they can't see these because they're blocking line of sight and the terrain, etc, etc. So, what can shoot, what can see? Right, so first off I'm going to fire that shuriken, all them shurikens into him. Now I fell back but I've got fly so I can still shoot. I need 4s though because he has gimped my profile and I reroll 1s still. Oof. This tank with the amount of shots that he's been doing rubbish all day. Right. Freeze to wound. Right, so I got 1/6 which is a minus of 3. So it's your... Yep. Which is a 5.
Is it?
So you're
It's under
5.
that.
Yeah, it's a 5. I'll get it out for you. There we go. There you are, sir. So I didn't manage to get rid of him. But it's these I need to try and get rid of. Witchblades are going to be thrown into this squad. Needing freeze. All needing 2s to wound.
All wound?
All wounded. Now you're not all in cover, so it's freeze regardless.
3? No, Storm Shield dies.
Storm Shield dies. And then it's still freeze for the other 2 guys.
Oh
my god!
This is why Vet's out of the primary in my opinion.
That were bad. That was very, very bad indeed for you. Jesus.
Find Vet's dying.
That was some very good spears. Right, I'm going to now fire those guys into these. Right, Dire Avengers, 9 of them, 18 shots coming into these guys. Reroll to hit. Ooh, I need it.
You missed it 2.
Thank you, sir. Right. Any 6s? Only 1, so 1 additional hit. Blade Storm, not bad adequate this time. Needing 4s with rerolls. Ah, that's bad. Right, so I will apply. Your armor saves 4+ and your vulnerable saves 4+.
I can put him on the Terminators.
You could. I'm going to apply the 6s first, which are a minus of 3.
Yeah, they're -3, so I'll take them on Storm Shields.
Which is going to be 4s because of your jinxed.
So we'll do
But how
one at a
many?
time.
Yeah, we're going to say how many storm shoes have you got?
We've got 1,
You got
2,
2.
3,
So
4.
just a four at a time. Because you said you're putting them onto storm shields, so you might as well do 4. So 4 of them. Oh Christ! And then another one. 5. There were 5 in total.
Yep.
Oh my God! And then all this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And no AP.
Yeah, just no AP, but you're minusing 1 because of Jinx. So you are on 4 ups.
4 ups.
Or 3 ups if you take it on the Terminators. So if you take it on the Terminators, you're going to have to do 4 at a time, because they're 2 wounds apiece.
Yeah.
So it's up to you. So they'll be on 3 ups.
So I'll do it on 1 Terminator to start with.
Okay.
So
this suffered a wound.
I suffered a wound. So 1 goes
1.
That, well, yeah. So 6, so it's fine. Here we go.
2 dice. Suffered a wound. Still 1 more on the another one on Terminator.
Yep,
3 dice.
1 Terminator dies now.
And then another 2 on the Termies.
Now we'll put these on Storm Shields now.
Okay, so 4 ups again then. 2 Storm Shields dead. And then another 2 Storm Shields. They're dead. So all 4 Storm Shields are down and one of the Terminators is gone. It's not looking pretty. That Jinx is... yeah.
I thought I'd bring him very often. I remember why I don't bring him very often.
He's making excuses now, folks. He's making excuses. I'll be honest, if you had 2 blob squads of them, the amount of power level they did and how quickly I destroyed them this game, they might not have. I think because you had less in more. But anyway, these 3 here are now going to fire into them to start with. Needing 3s rerolling 1s. They can't Bladestone because their X-Shark is dead. I need 4s rerolling. Right, so that's 1 with a minus of 3.
So we'll put that on the Termi.
So he's wounded.
Yep.
And then another one on Terminator.
Yep.
Another one on Terminator. It's saved just, and then another one on Terminator. Yeah, it's saved. So the Terminator has lost a wound. Ooh. I've still got some shooting. That thing there. Shuriken Cannon first and the Bright Lance into this squad. Shuriken Cannon to begin with. Reroll the 1s. 2 hits. Needing 3s with rerolls. 2 wounds. So, because your Terminator's wounded, the first one will be on him. And it's a -1 for Jinx.
Yep.
And then another one on him. Mine.
Yep.
Yep, so, and then 2 Bright Lances. 1 hit. 2's to wound. It's wounded. It will be on the Terminator, which will need a 6 invulnerable save.
No.
No, so the Terminator now perishes. And then this thing will fire the cannon into them. And the Bright Lancers will fire at the closest target, which is this here. So the cannon to start with. Needing 3s, rerolling 1s. Rerolling the wounding. So needing 3. So 3 up armour saves. Oh no, 4 up armour saves because you're not in cover. And it's a -1 to your save.
Okay. 3.
3 of them, sir, yes.
Okay. So
Another one goes down. So the jump pack is gone. And then 2 Bright Lancers into your flyer. 1 hits. Does not wound. Bounces off. Last but not least, before I fire this, Shuriken Catapult into him. Rockets into this. So Twin Link Shuriken Catapult coming in. Reroll the 1s. 4s to wound. Reroll the failed wounds. 2 6s. That'll be -3. He's gone. No, he's gone. He's -1 for Jink.
Yeah,
So effectively makes it -4. He's gone. Well, keep playing until
Watchmaster.
game ends apparently. So he could still claim a point if he's not in end of your turn. But I've got some other stuff I might shoot at him. So I'm going to go with the rest of these guys. I think I'm going to fire that lot into that. The last but not least for my shooting, that one lone guy is going to fire into the Corvus. The X-Shark from there is going to fire his 2 shots into the Corvus. and then the 2 other guys are going to fire into him. So first off, 1 lone guy into this unit. He hits. He doesn't wound, he bounces off. The X-Shark. 1 hit. Bounces off. This Corpse Black Star is not going down. And then 2 shots into the captain. 1 hit again. I seem to miss a lot with these Reapers. 1 wound. -3. You've got your... Yep. No, 3 damage.
I'm going to...
He's going to use a command point.
Yeah, might as well.
So he's down to 1. He's saved. Does he get it back?
Yes.
Yes, he does. Wow, that was good for you, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Isn't it?
Charges?
There will be. Yeah, so you might want a grenade. My Warlocks, they're going in.
Try. Nope.
Alright. 2 dice. Double 1. That's still fine.
Still enough.
Warlocks are in, and then the Farseer might try and get... No, because I know what's going to happen with that. I know what'll happen there. I could charge this, but it's a hell of a lot of Overwatch fire, so I'll not bother. Right, and it can still move away and shoot me. So straight into combat. So Warlock's fighting first then. 3's to hit. 4 hits. 2's to wound. 4 wounds. This is where his saves come in.
Oh!
Oh.
I'm going to hit you back 5 times.
You attack me back 5 times.
On 3.
2 miss.
2 miss. You go through. 2. All wound.
All wounded.
3.
Save 2. 1 goes down. I'll take him if he's not wearing his helmet.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's it, I guess.
That will be it for that particular turn. So this will now enter your turn 5, good sir.
Do we roll on turn 5?
At the end of turn 5 we roll.
Okay.
Right, so a bit of movement. These guys are running forward with their loyal commander to get him within 3, to get him that crucial clip to make sure that he can, oh yeah, definitely going to be able to target that. Right, this thing here has moved across, tried to bomb the Guardians and did nothing, which is amazing. 9 dice, not 1 6. He's suffering my suffers now. So what are you doing first then, sir?
So shoot his assault cannons on floors into the Guardian squad.
And then what's its other weapons firing?
Hurricane bolter into the Guardian squad as well.
Yep. And rockets?
Rockets into
that badly damaged tank.
So,
right.
Right. On 4s, rerolling 1s.
Yep. 2 1s there, mate.
Okay.
3 and a 2 is this. Oh, I'm moving terrain as well as Luke. Needing, this is your assault cannons, isn't it? Needing 2.
Okay.
That's bad. 2, 4, 6, 7. 3, 6, 7 from my rainbow dice. Needing 6s. I got 1. That's 6 down.
Okay,
Gonna do hurricane bolters.
Rerolling 1s again.
Yep.
Needing 4s. So 1.
Hurricanes need 3s. There's no minus. All of them, mate. There you go.
All of them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, anyway. Okay. That was not bad at all.
5, 9. I got 6 dice in my hand and 3 guys left, needing 5s.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3. So they're all dead, Dave. The Guardians are dead. 2 warheads now going into that Wave Serpent. 1 hit. Strength rate needs a 3.
Yep.
It's gone through. -3, wasn't it? So I need a 6. I didn't get the 6. Now, the warhead is a straight, flat, 3 damage. I know, I've had a look at it once, and so it's going to be a flat 2 damage against a Wave Serpent. And I saved 1 6, so that knocks it down to 3. This unit going next is firing the twin rockets into that lone guy, and the last cannons are going into the 3 on their own.
So they got 3 re-rolling
Yep.
ones. Okay.
1 hit.
Oh, can I reroll 2?
No, you've moved. So
moved,
your re-rolls and then your minus.
Wounds?
The new codex for Space Marines have kind of rectified that, but at the moment the other ones are still running off the old system. So it's a -2, so I need a 4. And he's still alive.
Yeah.
Anyway, and the 3 last cannons. Yep, 4 last cannons, sorry.
Okay. 1 freeze.
Re-rolling 1s. 3 hits though, it's enough.
Okay, wounds.
All of them are wounded. -3, I'm not in cover, needing 6s. I didn't get any, so roll 1d6. 5, so you will kill them all. That's a shame. Last contempt of opening fire. He's going to put the rockets again into that lad. And then the 4 last cannons are going into these. So the 2 rockets to begin with, cracks.
Rerolling 1s.
Yep, both hit.
Rerolling 2s.
Both wounded. He's alive!
Alright, anyway,
4 last cannons.
Yep,
reroll the 1s. Okay. So it's 3 hits. It's enough.
Yep.
It kills them. They're gone.
So he gets to fight.
He gets to fight, but at the moment, that is turn 5 and he can't score because he's already scored once. Yep. He scored again with his extra explosives.
Can't use that twice.
So, right. He's fighting now, so he's got 4 attacks.
Freeze. Rerolling 1s.
Rerolling 1s. So he's got 3 hits. In 2s.
2s. Okay, 3 wounds.
Ooh, 3 wounds. This is not good for the...
wounds.
2 of them. Thought 1 might have survived. Warlock squad goes down and he can consolidate 3 inches. Right, so done a bit of psychic shenanigans. He's down to 1 wound. I have doomed that unit. I tried to mind war him and failed again. That's twice I've cast mind war in this game and failed. All these tanks have now come up to try and annihilate a lot of these. I'm going to start with him, firing a pistol into him.
Yeah.
See if we can take him out. He hits. He doesn't wound. Well done. Always a good one. Hey. Right then, let's see if you can do anything. 9 shots, needing 5s. Rerolling the 1s. I got 3 hits. Two armor saves of 2 up.
Reroll. Yes.
Do you get it back?
No.
No, you're down to 1. God damn it. Star Swarm missiles from the lad over there into the captain. 2 hits, needing 3s. 2 wounds, needing your 3 up saves. You can use that reroll again if you want. It's a narrative game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because I think it's going to be over next turn. So, yeah, it's fine.
He's alright. Do you get your command point back?
No.
No. Run out of command points. So, all this lot is going to shoot at him, and he's going to chuck a grenade at him. So, a plasma grenade, 5 shots, 3s to hit, re-rolling fails, all hit. Plasma grenade, strength 4, going to need 4s to wound, and it is a -1. 3 saves, sir. There he's gone. Thank God. And then the rest of them into that. Right, 3s to hit with re-rolls. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6s. So I get an extra 5 dice. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm going to need 5s to wound, but I do get re-rolls on these. Ooh. So far, 2 invulnerables and 2 standard armor. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 invulnerables and 3 standard armor, sir.
5 invulns.
5 invuns.
1, 2, 3.
Oh shit. 2 gone through, and then 3 normals.
3 invulns. Yeah. He's lost 2 wounds
So
on each.
2 wounds. Yeah, he's got 10. I think he has. Right. Then it's the wave serpent in front of him. This one here, shuriken cannon coming in. All hit. 5s to wound. 1 6 so far. Rerolls. So 1 armour, 1 invulnerable.
3 up. So that's passed. 1 invulnerable. Ooh. 5.
God damn you! And then I think I might fire its wave token shield. Right, so discharging the shield. 2 up. Missed. It's got to that point again. Right. 4 shuriken catapults, 2 rockets, shield into that. 4 shuriken. All hit. Needing 5s. 2 6s so far. 2 6s, 2 invulnerable saves, sir.
5 ups, 1 pass, 1
Christ.
fail, and 7.
2 rockets, 1 hit. Didn't wound, but reroll. Wounded, minus of 2. Gonna be your invuln.
5 ups. Oh.
No, D6 damage.
Go for it.
For 4.
3.
Shield. Hits. 1 wound.
Is it a mortal wound?
Yeah, it's mortal wound, mate, yeah.
Down to 2.
Yep. And then this one is shooting the cannon and its fingers into the damaged. Can't believe I'm having to fire nearly an army's worth of goddamn shooting into 1 vehicle. That's insane. Shuriken cannon. 2 hits. 5s to wound. 1 armour. 2 armour saves, sir. Come on, give me some fails.
Okay,
1 armour, 1 goes through, god damn you. Bright Lance. Misses because I moved and it's not the closest target. God damn it! Just why? Why, when I play this game, why do I have to put an army's worth of shooting into 1 weighted diced unit?
Right. Let's go.
That is charging your captain.
Alright.
Overwatch, mother. I don't have any shots.
Just 2. No.
Reroll ones. Rerolls. Yeah. Nothing. Right, so I've got within an inch of a captain, and then I've consolidated into everybody.
Are you going to attack that?
I can't attack that because I didn't declare it as a target of my charge.
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
So I can only attack him. I actually hit him. I wounded him. Don't know what armor he's got.
Oh, let's just check. He's got 2+.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a 1. Never mind. Right.
He gets to swing back.
He gets to swing back, and so do both contemptors at that 1, because I've not charged anybody else in.
Yeah.
At that 1.
So.
Yeah. 5 attacks due to his Space Marineness.
Yeah, and his strength 5, and his because of the character stuff, and he gets +1, so his strength 6. So anyway, we'll do the 5 hits on 2s.
Rerolling fails.
No
fails.
And then
You need 5s.
I need 5s.
Strength 6, toughness 7.
6 to 7, 5.
Flipping heck. What's the minus?
4.
What's the damage?
D3 +1.
Right, okay, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Hang on, 3,
4, 5,
4,
6,
2.
7, 8, 9. There you go.
Yeah.
Damn it. Well, I'm not dead, but I've got the 2 contemptors to attack me yet. Ignore wounds. Oh, I ignored 3 of them. So I've suffered 6, so I've got 7 left. And then you've got the contemptors. So 4 attacks per guy. You can do them both together if you want.
No, I can't because he's very crippled because he's.
Oh, right, yeah.
So anyway, this guy is hitting on 2s.
Yep.
You can reroll.
Roll. Yep.
So all hit.
All hit.
Strength 7.
So he's going to need 4s.
So
2.
2 go through. It's only 4.
Armour. Both saved.
Okay, the
And
other guy
then
needs
the
4s.
other guy needs 4s. Yep.
Needs 4s. Can reroll.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
2. Oh, 1, sorry.
Yeah, 1.
And I've saved.
Yep.
I hope I've stopped you from getting another. Right, so
We'll see.
we'll see. You went first. You rolled to see if the game ends.
What's it end on?
1s and 2s.
It ends.
What? You got 1.
Got 1.
So the game has ended. Does your sabotage attempt work? So you roll a dice. No, it doesn't. It pluses the 3. It's a 6. He's 1 away. The Eldar stop the Deathwatch from taking the portal. So that means that we've got an interesting dynamic. We've gone right, left once. We've now got to go right now. So we're going to be into Psychic Tear, which is going to be the next game that we play. That is actually a match play game, and it follows the same rules for match play. And we're going to be using the 4 pillars, page 51 of Chapter Approved 2018, to represent the battle. That'll be the next time me and Luke come across each other, which will probably be a bit. None of his special characters died, so we get to use them in the next game, and you get to use your special character Smash Captain in your next game, as he is now going to be recovered. Tank of the match. Tank of the match. Razorback. Tank of the match.
Yeah.
Your infantry died in droves. But yeah, your tanks did not. Wow. I've quite enjoyed it. I did think Luke wasn't enjoying it at some point, but I did give him some hurt, and he has given me some hurt back, if I'm completely honest. I've got what, 2 infantry squads left in the character. Don't get me wrong, he didn't take out the tanks, but
Wave serpents are just so tough to kill.
oh yeah,
Really
tough to
tough.
kill, have they? Wave serpents tough to kill. How many wounds has he got left from so much heavy weapons fire? Tough to kill. Yeah, okay. All right, yeah, and him, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and if I could picture the Razorback there, I bloody would. You know, army's worth of shooting. I do think as well it did help that I just basically could pounce on units
Oh yeah.
before you got a chance to shoot at me. But that's the aim of this particular game. And Luke had to concentrate. He had to concentrate on that objective. He could not concentrate units on destroying my units, because even if he destroyed my units and suddenly the game ended,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
then he wasn't going to be able to get
Yeah.
the actual mission. And it ended on a 50-50, so really on that one you need to have at least 4 or 5.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Wow.
Nearly got there.
Nearly got there. Nearly got there. Right then, sir. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Thanks to Luke for playing. If you do like how my Eldar army is painted, you might not, because it's been painted. Some of this Eldar army was painted years ago. Some of it's been painted very, very recently. But I'm down for commissions if you are interested. That's down at rootstem.co.uk. If you want to take part and play these games yourself, you can do the same at rootstem.co.uk as well. That's on the PDF section under the battle reports. When I first did these, it wasn't live. It is now. And yeah, thanks for watching. We played this game at Barnsley Association of Wargamers. So if you're in the surrounding area and you fancy having a look, have a look on the Facebook page for Barnsley Association of Wargamers. Right. Thanks very much, guys. We'll see you next time.